Dude, this is my favorite mod that I've done so far with this truck. What is going on, guys? Thanks so much for stopping by the garage. I'm Brandon, this is Extreme Daily Drivers, and today we're going to be installing some fog lights on the old Jeep Commander. So before we get into this installation, I just want to thank everybody who's reached out to Kelly and I over the last week. As you guys know, we live here in Orlando, Florida. Hurricane Ian came to town, wreaked some serious havoc on the state. Luckily, we didn't have any flooding here or any damage. We did lose power for 2 days, but it really is nothing compared to what a lot of the people are going through within the state. So if you guys reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, or the comments on YouTube, I really want to thank you. It really means a lot to us. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, so these are the fog lights we're going to be installing, the X-Bright fog light kit off of Amazon, link down in the description. I got these for Christmas. And here we are in what, October? We're finally going to install these things. These are the amber colored LED lights. Now these are not made for a Jeep Commander, they're made for a Jeep Wrangler. But here at Extreme Daily Drivers, I'm going to show you how to make these work because it shouldn't be too difficult to do. So installation should be, for the most part, pretty straightforward with plugging in fog lights. And as you guys know, in last week's video, I said we're going to be taking this front bumper off in pretty much every video for the next month. You don't have to remove the front bumper to do the fog lights, but I'm going to just do it because it's going to be easier for us to film. So if you want to know how to remove the front bumper, go check out last week's video, link down in the description. But let's get this thing off. All right, we're getting pretty good at pulling this bumper off. So here are our factory fog lights. And believe it or not, they're clean. They're just like fogged, kind of worn. You know, I could probably polish them. They come out nice and clear. But they're definitely ready for a replacement. And we're going to upgrade. So this is the guy I was running before we did this upgrade. These are some pretty rad little HD bulbs. I'll put a link down in the description if you just want to kind of run these. They're a huge improvement over stock, that's for sure. And at the end of this video, I'm going to have some before and after so we get to compare how this little LED guy does compared to our new LED guy. But I don't know about you, man. I'm dying to see what this looks like. So let's go ahead and just plug it in over here. And let's see how bright this guy is. Wow, dude, check this out. Definitely amber. Super rad. Look at that color. For comparison, there's the other old LED hanging. But man, I am pretty stoked on this. This is going to be a pretty cool cutoff. I can't wait to see these at night. Okay, now that we've tested these and we know they both work, let's go ahead and tackle removing the stock bulbs. All right, so it looks like we're going to have 2 bolts here. Remove these, and then we're going to have some tabs. You can see one here, and one here, and one here. We're going to click those and be able to push the lens out. Also, don't forget to remove this guy here in the front. Oh man, all right, I got him out. What a pain in the butt. Thanks, Jeep. Another terrible design. Oh, so anyway, it's hard to film. I wrestled this one out. This one actually came out pretty darn easy. You can see the entire thing came out, and for whatever reason, over here, that stupid cup is still stuck in there. I haven't really tried too hard to get it out, but the lens came out. I couldn't get this whole thing out altogether for some reason. So that leads us to how are we going to get the new lights in? So there are basically 2 ways you can do this. There is one that I've seen online where you take the OEM cup and then you take your new cup and you modify this to fit inside of this, and then you reinstall all this kind of together into the fog light hole. Basically, this is the look it will give you if we do it that way. So let me take this lens, set it down in here so you guys know what I'm talking about, because this essentially would be where it is. And it just fell into a hole. But all right, it's crooked, but essentially that's the look we're gonna get. All right, and I don't really like this look because the lens looks too small for the hole, in my opinion. So what I think we're gonna do is we are going to take this bracket, we're gonna modify it so it fits all the way down into the hole. Again, I can't really get it in there without modifying it, just, you know, so you get an idea. But anyway, I like this idea better because I like this plastic better than anything that I've been removing. And I should be able to fasten it super easy to the remaining plastic here. And also I have an idea of what we can do with this hole here while doing that. But let's go ahead and modify this first and let's get it in there. All right, so I've decided to get the dreaded Dremel out, clean up these tabs here, and we should be able to run some screws through the lip back here. This plastic is really sturdy, so I'm confident it'll hold. All right, so there you go. Trimmed off all 4 ears. Looks sweet. Back in its bucket. And then drop it down. And boom, that's how it'll be. I think that looks killer. Much better than a double kind of bucket method. And like I said, I got a way to make this look cool. Let me grab some cleaner and some tape. All right, so check this out. This is pretty rad. So what I did here is I put some electrical tape around the perimeter of our hole. Yeah, it takes a little while to get that nice. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray inside the fog light hole with this. And then when it dries, pull the electrical tape off and we'll have a cool little kind of lip to it. It'll be rad. This takes a minute to do. Don't rush it. It won't turn out right. So just take your time, use electrical tape because it's flexible and can easily do a circle. If you try to do this with painter's tape, dude, it's never gonna work out. So anyway, one thing I need to mention is before you do all this, put your light in here where you want it and then use some screws. So I just kind of dug around. Gonna use just basically random stuff because we have to fasten the bracket down in this hole here. So super easy to do. I mean, I really don't need to show anybody how to put screws through plastic, but drill a couple pilot holes. I'll probably do 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then fasten the bracket inside there. Then once I have it fastened, I'll remove it and then I'll paint it. So one thing I forgot to do was cut an access hole for the adjuster. This adjuster adjusts how high or low your beam shines. So you have to cut a hole into the housing on the inside on the passenger one, like inside of the grill. And then over on the driver's side, you got to cut it on the outside. All right, got it taped off. Plastic coat is really cool because it's really forgiving. It's really forgiving. You can make a mess with it and peel it right off. So let's see what we can do here. I think that's pretty good. Comment below if I missed a spot. Dude, this is my favorite mod that I've done so far to this truck. Look at this. Holy dude. Are you kidding me? How sick is that? Oh, man, I'm just over the moon excited about how this turned out, dude. It looks like if you just look at the fog lights, it looks like a brand new Jeep, like a 2022. Check that out. Oh, so excited. Now, I made a little mistake right here, so you can see, but I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll take a little razor blade, and I'll just cut that smooth, and it'll look sick. Oh, well, let me know down in the comments, man. What do you think of this? How awesome is it? All right, so this is before on the garage door with the LED bulbs in the OEM fog lights. And here's the after. Oh, dude, look at that cutoff. Holy crow. Dude, that's sick. Oh my God. Wow. All right, this is before on the street. And this is the new fog lights, dude. Holy crow, dude. Absolutely killer. Oh my God, it's so sick. I can't believe how good it turned out. Hands down, favorite mod so far. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if this is one of your favorite mods that I've done so far to the Commander. I am so hyped, dude. There's so much more cool stuff coming. Next week, the week after that, the week after that. Oh my God, this thing is gonna be awesome. So hyped. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Later.